Have you ever wondered what makes a simple kids craft video just blow up online? Well, I can tell you, it's not luck. It's actually genius-level engineering. So today, we're going to put on our producer hats and deconstruct the script for a straw rocket video to really uncover the playbook that makes it so engaging.
It all kicks off with this line, and just listen to it. It's not a gentle hello and welcome, is it? It's an explosion of action. Whoosh, boom, blast off. It completely bypasses the boring part, the idea of learning something, and jumps right into an invitation for an epic adventure. The genius is right there in the framing. This isn't a lesson, it's a launch.
Okay, so let's really break down how this intro is so carefully put together. It's not just about grabbing your attention, it's about creating instant buy-in for what it very smartly calls a mission, totally reframing the whole activity right from the get-go.
See, this intro is actually working on 3 different levels all at once. First, the language gives you an identity. You're not just a kid with some paper, you're a rocket ranger on an epic mission. Then it sets this crazy, audacious goal, 100 feet. I mean, wow, that gives the whole mission some real stakes. And finally, you've got the sound design, the music, the effects, priming you for excitement. It's a complete sensory package, all designed for maximum engagement from the very first second.
But here's the thing, excitement can be pretty fragile. Once a kid is hooked, the script's next brilliant move is to make sure they don't get frustrated. So the entire build phase is basically a masterclass in engineering confidence, and it does it through radical simplicity.
This single line right here, it's so smart because it gets rid of a huge potential obstacle before it even comes up. Think about it. Glue is messy, it's slow to dry, and it's not something everyone has lying around. By making tape the hero, pure tape power, it instantly lowers the barrier to entry. It turns what could be a limitation into a cool feature, making the builder feel clever from the start.
You'll also notice the language itself is intentionally simple. There's no technical jargon here that feels like you're about to take a test. Instead, it uses these empowering action verbs: fold, tape, add. This approach makes the builder the hero of the process, and it turns complex ideas like aerodynamics into a bunch of simple, really satisfying steps.
So the rocket's built, the launch is a huge success, but the script's job isn't over yet. The why it flies section is where the real magic happens. This is where they embed the education, not as a boring lesson, but as the exciting reveal behind all the fun.
This whole idea is what we call stealth learning. The script doesn't hit pause on the fun to deliver a science lecture. No way. Instead, it makes the science the explanation for the fun. The learning becomes the satisfying answer to that awesome question, whoa, how did I just do that?
And this is where it all just clicks together so beautifully. The script connects the physical action the child just did, stomping on a bottle, directly to Newton's third law. All of a sudden, a fundamental law of physics isn't some abstract concept in a textbook, it's the actual reason their rocket just soared across the sky. Now that's how you make learning stick.
Finally, let's take a look at the script's endgame. Because the goal isn't just to finish one project and be done. The real goal is to turn a one-time viewer into a returning member of a community. And it does this with a really powerful engagement loop.
This whole setup is what marketers would call a flywheel. It's a self-perpetuating cycle of engagement. It starts by turning the experience into a game with a clear challenge. Then it creates a social loop by asking you to film your farthest and tag us. The reward of maybe getting featured? That's powerful social currency. And just as that whole cycle is wrapping up, bam, they hit you with a hook for the next project, and it all starts over again. It's a truly brilliant system.
Okay, so let's put all the pieces together. What we've just deconstructed isn't just a script for one video. It's basically a playbook for creating incredibly successful, engaging content for a young audience.
This is the playbook in full. You can see how each technique is deliberately chosen to hit a specific psychological goal. It starts by creating purpose with that mission framing, then it builds confidence with simple language, and it turns education into a discovery with stealth learning. It all culminates in that community loop driven by gamification. This isn't just a craft, it's a complete system designed for engagement.
And that really leaves us with one final big thought. We've been looking at a kid's craft video, sure, but these techniques, creating purpose, simplifying complexity, embedding learning into action, and building a community, these are incredibly powerful ideas. So the real question is, how could this playbook be used not just for YouTube videos, but in classrooms, in professional training, and really in communication everywhere?